Good day everyone, welcome to ABC Golen YouTube channel. Welcome. In this video we are going to talk about how to pass your Post UTME exam and get admitted to that very university of your choice this year. In this video, a lot of things that will be itemized, a lot of things that will be said would open your eyes to many things, even the structure of Post UTME and all that, so that you can get the best. Just like the videos we've been doing in time past, we did a video on how to pass Jamb. It helped a lot of people. We did a video on how to pass Jamb for those that even failed Jamb before. It helped some people. And even we did how to read without falling asleep and some other videos like that you can see on our channel. We did a lot of videos like that and it helped a lot of people. I know that this one will not be an exceptional case. It would help a lot of people also. Just make sure you go through this video till the end so that you can get the best. Just like you've known that 3 things are needed for you to get admitted to the very university of your choice. Number 1 is your whole level. This could be your WAEC or your NECO results. You need your Jamb results and you also need the results of your Post UTME. Now, I want you to get this once and for all, that you need to pass all these 3 exams very well. If you pass Jamb, or let me talk about whole level now. If you pass whole level, you got A in your results, and going to Jamb, you did it very well also. You got above 300, and afterward, Post UTME, you did not do it very well. You were like, there's nothing there, Jari. I had it, and you failed Post UTME. I'm telling you, there's no way you would gain admission, because they use the 3 parameters. I heard of someone that had high Jamb score, I mean very high, above 300, but still could not gain admission that very year. Why? Because the person played with Post UTME. The person was like, Post UTME is something very small. I did Jamb, after all, I can do it. Don't use the brain of Jamb or Post UTME. It can fail you. So put in your very best. Try your best. Now you can start reading now. Just like I told you that we did a lot of videos for Jamb students, right now we are going to do a lot of videos for Post UTME students. Easy past questions. We will treat a lot of past questions and some other things that you will need. The only thing you would need to do is just to click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you will get notified anytime we upload all those videos. And I pray this year will be your year of admission. Now let's talk about the structure of the Post UTME. Post UTME, as its name implies, post after UTME. After UTME, that's the very thing. So it is done after UTME. Some months to this time now, like 3 months, you will realize that a lot of schools will be trying to organize Post UTME, and the reason why they organize it is that they believe that maybe you've cheated when you were doing your Jamb, when you were doing your WAEC, so they will use that Post UTME to shovel people. They will use it to shovel people and some other things. So the structure of Post UTME is just for them to do what? To assert you, to know if you are really in line with them. They are not doing this because they hate anybody. They are doing this so that they can get the best of all candidates, and you would be part of them. This year you would enter the very university of your choice. So now university, it might be CBT, it might be PBT, that's paper written test. It might be CBT, that's computer based test. It can be just normal screening that you would wear a good clothes and you would go there that very day. They will ask you some questions and that's all. Example of universities in which you would have to do your CBT, that's computer based test, just like you are doing Jamb, is Unilag, we have UNN, we have Unijos, we have University of Uyo, Jabatech, and some other universities, Unilorin, and some other universities like that. Just check the description box, maybe after you've watched this video, or maybe while you are watching it, just to check maybe the university is there. This very thing, I will put it in the description box, and some other links that would help you also, I'll put it there. So now let's now see the purpose of the Post UTME. As I've said before, it's just for them to shovel things, for them to know that this very candidate is needed in our very thing. We don't need another one. So now let's look at their syllabus. Do they have syllabus? I'm telling you, Post UTME is not an exam that you'll be expecting syllabus. Forget about syllabus. The main thing is you should get their past questions. There is no how you will not get their past questions. Though they are doing CBT, but I tell you, some people still go to collate it. After you are done with the exam, they can just come and meet you. Somebody will just come and meet you and please, what did you see? What did you see? What did you see? Like that, people are able to collate the exam. Though the CBT, it is not something that is given out, but people are still able to collate the past question. So get past question. You can contact me. You can go through the link to my WhatsApp channel in the description box. You can ask me there that you want the past question of a various school. I will try my best to give you the very thing you need. So after you've done that one, you've known, because there are some questions I'm telling you that are not really from Nigeria. Some universities are specialized in that. They will give you questions that are not from Nigeria. Comparing Jamb with Post UTME, you can see Jamb is different from Post UTME because there are a lot of things that you realize in different universities in a university. They use questions from Jamb, so you can't expect theirs to be somehow other than Jamb. There are some universities that use Jamb past questions. That's what they use to set their questions. But as I've told you before, I'm telling you, there are some universities that they would go online. They would go online in most these big universities in the world to get their questions. So in this kind of university like OAU, you must be very careful. You must be very sound. I would also like you to know the number of subjects, the questions, and the time. When I'm talking about the subjects, some schools will test you based on the UTME subject. Some schools would like to add general paper. Like realize that FUTA in 2018 they added general paper. 2019 they removed the general paper. So it depends on the school you are. So just try to know if they will do general paper. And that general paper is just like current affairs. Will be asked questions based on some of the things that are happening in the society presently. So just try to know. Learning also current affairs. You would see current affairs there. OOU current affairs. OAU just your Jamb subjects. Just try to. They might change this over time. The schools that are even doing general paper, they might change it over time. But try to update yourself on that. Know the questions they would give you, and know the amount of questions. Apart from subjects, know the amount of questions that they will give you, and know the time. I talked about time. Time is something very essential. You wouldn't be given enough time, so know that now. Try to be able to manage anything you see. Anytime you see, you'll be tested based on time also. As I told you earlier, that me is just for them to shovel things out, because a lot of people are applying for that very course, and even university you're trying to apply for. For example, learning, they had 59,306 candidates that picked their university. That's 2019, and out of all these candidates, they only have 10,000 slots. So imagine a lot of people that applied, and see those people that they would later retain to their school. So things like that. Post UTME is just for them to shovel things out. Those some people were against Post UTME when they started it. I'm telling you, they could not succeed. They will not stop it. Because of what? Because they realized that even those people that passed Jamb excellently, seeing people that scored very high, and even WAEC, they will just see that Post UTME, they could not make it up. Those people, they fail Post UTME. So because of this, it is still in place. And I tell you, just try to do very well on your Post UTME, and Jamb and WAEC, you will see admission is very sure. The last thing I would like to make mention of is how to pass Post UTME. You can use this very well. You would get yourself in that very university, that very department you would like to gain admission into. Number one is to calculate your limits. What are those things that you have in place right now? Your Jamb score, check it. your WAEC result, check it. You would look at the score. You would the least score you must have in your post UTME for you to gain admission. So calculate everything. Once you've calculated it, you would increase your goal more than that very thing that you need, and you would work towards it diligently. How would you work towards it diligently? Number one is that you should start reading now. Now you can start reading 2 hours every day. You still have some days, but I tell you, preparation can never be too early, but it can be too late. Realize that some people will say, I will prepare 3 months to the time. I will prepare. 1 month, I will prepare. I've not started preparing, but I will prepare. 2 weeks, it's like I've not started preparing, but I must prepare. I will finish that exam now. After all, I did Jamb very well and all that. I tell you, it is after the exam remains 1 week that they will start preparing, and you think they will pass the exam. No, things are not done like that. So start preparing now. Number 3 is to get a self-drive. You will calculate your limit and everything, calculate your goals. If you don't have a lasting self-drive from now till that time, I tell you, you might not gain admission this year. So get a lasting self-drive. This will prepare you to read more, prepare you to do some other things that there are sometimes that the body would be weak, but with that self-drive you would keep on going. Another thing is to stay updated. Go to Facebook, join some groups that would help you, your school's group and some other groups that would help you on Facebook. It's free. This thing is free. You can just go through it and join. You can also check the description box for the Facebook group I've made for post UTME students, so that you will gain admission this year. And you can also check the description box for the WhatsApp channel that will inform you every time on the post UTME of your various schools. If you subscribe to this channel, you will also be updated, because there are a lot of things I will be saying. So if you've not done that, subscribe now and click the notification bell so that you will never miss all those videos. The last thing I will talk about is for you to follow up all the schools you've chosen. First choice, second choice, third choice, and fourth choice. Try to follow them up. They are post UTME. When are they doing it? Know them. Do everything. Just like you've known that God is the creator of even man that will set the exam. So the main thing is for you to get in touch with God. Make your life, let it be aligned with His promises, and pray to Him that He should help you. And I know He won't forsake you. He would help you. So this year you will gain admission, you will pass the post UTME, and you will gain admission to that very university of your choice. Don't forget any tip I've shared in this video, because they are very key that would help you to gain admission this year. If you found this video helpful, why not share it to some other friends that you know would need it, and you will see at last they will thank you more and more. So share this video, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That would show us that you appreciate this video and we'll be able to do more, to encourage us to do more. If you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Do you still have something that is bothering you on post UTME? Let me know in the comment section. I promise to reply you as fast as possible. On this positive note, I end this video.